Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So you want to know how to evaluate and pick the best supplier for you. In this video, I will share exactly how to choose the right supplier for you so that you could turn a great profit and have a successful product. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I share my very own Amazon FBA journey, also mindset and Amazon FBA tips. So if you like to follow my journey, hit the bell and the subscribe button to be notified for when I release a new video every week. My name is Robby. I'm a six-figure Amazon FBA seller that started selling 7 months ago. And for me choosing the right supplier, I was able to bring in $100,000 in profit within my first few months selling on Amazon. I don't want you to make the mistake of choosing your supplier based on gut instincts. You have to fully evaluate your suppliers based on the criteria that I'm about to share with you to ensure that you have the highest chance of success. So let's get to it. There are 5 things you want to base your decision on when choosing the right supplier for you. And the first criteria is price. This is solely up to you on how much capital you have and how much profit you're willing to accept. But the lower the price, the better. I do want to say that the lowest price should not be the ultimate decision maker for you, because I want to point out that I believe that quality is way more important than the price. Because if you go with the cheapest supplier and you think you're going to have a huge profit, but the quality is really poor, you may hit a huge profit early on, but the lifespan of your product will be really short because of bad reviews and the poor quality of your product. So then you'll be wasting a lot of time and effort finding this product, pushing it out with the supplier, and then trying to rank it to page 1. And the second thing is production time. So you want to keep the production time up to a maximum of 35 days. If it's longer than that, it's going to be really hard to stay in stock and you're going to have to order really frequently. And if you're not ordering frequently, you're going to have to order a high enough quantity in order to stay in stock long enough because of the long production lead time. Also, this will cost you a lot more money upfront to get it going. So I would weed out all the suppliers with really high lead times, especially over 35 days. If you have any questions about Amazon FBA in general or how to communicate with suppliers, leave it in the comment section below. I read all the comments, so I'll get back to you. So number 3 is MOQ, which is minimum order quantity. You want to make sure that the minimum order quantity is 3 months worth of inventory and not 12 months worth of inventory. Some suppliers have a minimum order quantity of, let's say, 3,000 pieces, but you want to order 800 pieces. If that happens, then you're going to have to go with another supplier, but that's okay because this is an easy way for you to eliminate potential suppliers and it's less headache. The 4th criteria is product quality. Remember that this is an ongoing process. You want to pick up to 4 suppliers. I usually pick anywhere from 2 to 4 suppliers, and from those 2 to 4 suppliers, I order samples from 2 to 3 of them. Before picking your potential suppliers, you want to evaluate them by asking them for pictures and videos of the current products. Then, as you order samples, you may be able to eliminate your potential suppliers easily by the quality of the samples. I want you to keep in mind that your sample might not be your final product and may need further design adjustments. So this may be the case where the supplier that you really like may not be able to meet your final requirements and may need to up the price in production, so it might not meet your targeted margins. So if that's the case, you're going to have a backup supplier. But I also want to keep in mind to you that as the supplier that you choose updates the samples based on your new design adjustments, you want to make sure that they send you videos and pictures of all the new designs and all the new samples so that you know that everything's being made correctly. And lastly, do not skip the pre-shipment inspection. This will ensure that your products are being made in perfect sellable condition and that the supplier met all the requirements that you spec'd out for them before sending them to Amazon and before paying your supplier. The last thing that I want to share with you, which I think is the most important to me, is communication. This determines not only the front end of your success, but also the back end, aka the long term. So 1, how quickly are they responding to you? If they're taking a week or even days to respond to you, this either means A, they don't want your business or they don't care about you, or B, the salesperson is unreliable, which usually means that this is how the company operates as a whole. Remember, there's no such thing as bad students, only bad teachers, which means that they probably don't have control over their own company. This is a huge red flag for you to stay away from these suppliers. 2, are they trying to meet your needs and wanting to help you? If they are trying to want to help you, then this is a really good sign. So they could be a really good potential partner for a long-term business relationship. Remember, we want to think about this long-term, because if you have a first successful product, if your first product is very successful, then you could branch out to many more products easily with the same supplier, saving you time. A lot of times, bigger suppliers don't want your business and don't care about smaller businesses because they just don't care and they don't want to meet your needs. If this is the case, then you want to work with someone who wants to meet your needs and who wants your business, because this is a two-way street. And lastly, do they understand you? A lot of times, Chinese suppliers, and I have dealt with this myself, just don't understand what you mean because of a language barrier. But a lot of times, Chinese suppliers now have representatives that speak well enough English, but if they don't understand you, this could be a bad thing, because 1, the production could be delayed, and 2, the product itself might have mistakes. So if this happens, you're going to want to have to go with a supplier who has really good communication. You can evaluate communication from suppliers by how clearly they answer your questions. Now you know how to choose the best suppliers. From picking the right suppliers, you can potentially build a nice, long-lasting relationship with your suppliers that can be beneficial for you both. I want to share with you a Facebook community that I have of like-minded people like you and I who want to change their lives through Amazon FBA. If you haven't joined already, the link is in the description below. So just join it and introduce yourself to us. And I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button and share with all your family and friends. It'll really help me a lot, and I'll catch you soon.